What we do is place the pref gel first for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then go in and rinse really well. And then when we go in with the Cavitron ultrasonic tip, it seems to just come right off, or just like especially that extra sheet calculus layer, it just comes, it's like butter.
Like butter.
Like butter.
That's right, like butter. And that was the exciting part. And so we were using it, the original research that Cobb and Harrell did was to do it on the residual calculus. And Morgan said, well, if it works on residual calculus, why don't we use it on the whole sheet of calculus and see what happens? So there were a couple tools that we ordered in order to be able to make that happen. So the first thing is we're using pref gel. Pref gel's been around for 25 years. So you're squirting it under the gum line, essentially. And then you're leaving it there, or you're then...
Well, then we're going in. So Dr. Sheldon got us 3 different sizes of micro brushes. What I've noticed is that the extra fine purple tips seem to work the best and get into furcations and just really tight pockets with very fibrous tissue. Originally, so that the pref gel comes with these little tips as well. Sometimes we don't tend to use all of the pref gel in one sitting, so we can save it and then use a Dappen dish later. But then you essentially put the tip on to the pref gel. This comes off. This is it's a thicker tip, probably about 1 millimeter or 2 in diameter, but it's bendable, easily bends. Even this tip too as well. And so, you just kind of squirt a little bit into the pocket, and then I'll go in with my micro brush and just kind of graze the surface for about 30 seconds to a minute. And you can feel it getting smoother and smoother.
Just with the brush and the calculus? Just with
the brush itself.
Do you see anything? Do you see any calculus coming out of the brush?
No, because it's and then you just go in and rinse, and then I'll go in with my scope, and then you can kind of see little
like ridges
from me kind of moving it and going over the surface multiple times, and then it just comes off like that.
Yeah. So compare that to what calculus was like before. I mean, this is the tenacious stuff.
We're hard like a rock. Yeah. Especially going into, it's just an extra boost or help, especially going into furcation areas, and just helping pop things off. It's also a deterrent for stopping the blood. It just makes me able to see and view things even clearer.
Now, you said, there's 2 questions here. One is, you were originally doing root planing, starting with the Cavitron, and then you would go to hand instruments, and we do root planing that way, and we use the scope, and we've talked about the reasons for the scope. So you've done that, and now you're using essentially the same technique. You're just adding the pref gel at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And do you have to re-add the pref gel, or does it eat through the calculus all at one time? You don't have to reapply it?
I think with that very tenacious calculus, it wouldn't hurt to go back in again. Maybe I didn't. I was able to remove majority and then go in and get that extra sheet layer a second time around.
You've also said for maintenance, there's sometimes you use it too, right?
Yeah. So if somebody has that 7 millimeter pocket that just is not healing, what the heck? Go in with the gel and let's see if they can improve that a little bit better.
Good. So, what have your post-ops been like on the root planing cases or on the perioscopy cases?
Just phenomenal. The tissue is tight, no bleeding, 1 to 2 millimeters. Just this one guy had great, especially around furcations, 2 class 2, 3 furcations, super tight tissue around it. Yeah.
So Morgan, what's the protocol we're using now?
So the protocol we're doing is we're going to apply the pref gel at the beginning of the appointment in any pockets 4 millimeters or greater. We're also going to then Cavitron, everything we can feel, supra. We're going to go in with the scope, remove the calculus as we normally would do, and then we're going to pref gel throughout here and there, and then hand scale, use some files, and then we'll pref gel right at the end. Make sure to rinse in the pocket.
So we're using the pref gel. We're going to burnish the pref gel in. So we're going to apply
burnish.
it. Some people, Frank is using it here. He's using it with a little blunt-ended syringe that comes with the
pack with the pref gel itself. Yes. Or you can either apply it with the syringe tip, or you can put it in a micro dappen dish and use a micro brush and then burnish. We want to use the micro brush both ways so we can burnish up to a minute on the root surface.
So our first step is to use the pref gel to dissolve all the calculus and do all the scaling that you can do.
Yes.
Final step, after you've done every bit of scaling you possibly can, put in the pref gel. It's going to go into the pocket for roughly a minute. Burnish it as it goes in with a micro brush. Burnish it before you rinse.
Yep. And then go and rinse, and you'll see a clear as day, smooth surface. I think it's a real game changer in the hygiene field.
That's neat. And the key in developing a protocol is we want to rinse it out after 1 minute. Okay, the protocol on pref gel says rinse it out after 2 minutes when you're using pref gel with Emdogain. We're saying 1 minute. Only because we don't know, and we want to follow the directions, or we want to do better. And given the fact that Dr. Harrell found out that 1 minute was just as good as 2 minutes, 1 minute's good enough, and apparently it's enough to eat away the calculus. No problem with reapplication if you want to do it. So we hope you'll get some good results. Morgan, you developed the whole thing yourself. Thank you.
Thanks.